Hello and welcome to the Valkyrie Design Show. Alright, today we're going to walk through some of the most important tools, most commonly used tools of Photoshop. I have this image here. It's an image of the Norwegian countryside. I wanted to do something Scandinavian. Yeah, just keep it on brand, you know? Alright, so anyways, yeah, let's get started. So first we have the move tool. I think it's pretty straightforward. You can use it to move stuff. Woo! Let's put that back. The selection tool will let you make a selection, and with that you could do the move tool and you can do all kinds of other stuff with your selection. So that does that. You can also change the shape of it to an ellipse, or you can select only a single row, which does that. There are some uses that I found, but we won't get into those. I don't even know at this point kind of tutorial I'd write about that, but yeah, maybe it'll come along. But just so you know, it's there. There's the lasso tool, which, no, it's not the same lasso as the Wild West, but it does let you lasso up a selection. There's also a polygonal lasso, which can let you make polygonal shapes. Magnet lasso can be a little glitchy, but it lets you go along a thing. Yeah, this isn't a perfect tool, but if you need to select stuff in a rush, you can get that done. But be sure to go in and fine-tune things afterwards. Yeah, that if we find out where it connects, that would make a connection, but I'm not going to waste time. I don't really use this tool much because I don't really like it. So there's the quick selection tool. Which does that. It's pretty handy. We also have the magic wand, which isn't so magical. It's good when you're a beginner. I used it a lot when I was a beginner. I've since graduated to the pen tool. Now, one thing about the magic wand tool is, like the magnetic lasso, it's not perfect, so be careful with it. This is the crop tool, which can, oops, my bad. Which can help you crop images. We got that. Is there anything else in here that's important? The slice tool can come in handy if you're making websites and need to slice up parts when you're like building like web templates. We have the eyedropper tool, Don't worry, these eye drops don't make your eyes sting. You can use it to select a color that you want, and it will show up here. The rule tool is great for creating rules. In case you need to do that, I do use it sometimes. I haven't used a lot of the other tools. You have your basically your photo editing tools here. Spot here, since this isn't actually a editable thing, I probably won't like demonstrate them. It won't be easy to demonstrate them, but I will do a video on like how to repair damaged photos and stuff. So we'll get to that when I do that. Here you have your paintbrush, which you can use to it's just me zooming. Oh. Here's your selection to select size. And let's paint the town red. I know I said I'd butcher this, but it's really pretty proto, so I don't want to damage it too much. You can also use the pencil tool. Over here we have the selections, and I'm not really using hotkeys because I don't like hotkeys, as I said in the others. They're not good for me with my Aspie brain. And I'm able to work effectively without them. Plus, yeah, it does make it easier to demonstrate. I will provide a list of hotkeys in case you're interested. I'll probably put them up on my blog at some point. Or I could link to this video. Well, whatever. So yeah, there's the pencil tool. The mixer brush, what I think. Be experimenting with something new here. Yeah, I'll look it up and later show you if it's good. Clone stamp is, this is one that I can actually demonstrate. You can create a sample, take a sample, and it will clone whatever is in that region. See, it follows wherever based on your start area. It's great for editing and fixing up damage in photos. Again, I will get more in depth on it in the actual photo restoration videos. The eraser tool erases. Pretty straightforward. The magic eraser tool, I remember doing something, but I can't actually remember on the top of my head what it does. Oh yes, that. I prefer the regular eraser tool. I like to stay away from anything that says magic in this program because unlike magic, Photoshop magic's not so magic. It's kind of tough to deal with. Real magic on the other hand, if you believe in that sort of thing, I do, is pretty awesome. So you have your gradient. So yeah, the gradient tool will put a gradient over. To alter the actual gradient, you will go here. That's pretty straightforward. You also have the Paintbrush tool in here, which is one that you will definitely want to know. Blur tool. It's hard to notice on this image, but it lets you blur. And you have the sharpen and smudge tools. Dodge will lighten whatever area you are doing, whereas burn is the opposite. You can also put these on layers. You don't just need to use the tools. I'm going to undo. Oh yeah, like I said before, with this, you will want to step backwards, so that's Control Alt. Yeah, I do use hotkeys for backwards and stuff. I don't want to be going to the menu for everything. I can't recall what the sponge tool does, but let's figure it out. Always have fun. I'll look into it. So yeah, with the pen tool, you can, and one reason I like to explain my fumblings with these programs is I like people to realize that we are all still learning and we're not all perfect. Yeah, we're all growing, we're all perfecting our craft. As someone who used to struggle a lot with imposter syndrome, it can be debilitating, and I want to be able to inspire people. So there's that with the pen tool. That's not really. Now I might struggle with this because I'm doing it on a trackpad. I didn't think about bringing my mouse to work today, but it will let you get a finer, ooh, I'm not doing that bad, tuned. Selection. You can do that, and you can also choose a selection that's a path or shape that would create it. I'll probably do a whole video on the pen tool. I'll maybe go over the pen tool in this and in Illustrator. They work a little different in each program, so you'll have to get used to them in both. We have the text tool, which basically lets you write text. That's a little hard to see, so let's speed it up. Text. This is just a selection tool. You can use it to select different things like path selection there, and direct select. I can't really demonstrate these here. And here's the shape tool, and I'm just going to give you the options, but show you. Actually, that wasn't really good. I should go back in there. But you can create shapes, and they'll all have their fill and stroke. Shapes are something that I will get into in more detail as we go. But yeah, you have there are these like property toolbars. Like I said in the other video, I will be getting into demonstrating more. Like right now, this is just kind of a crash course. We don't have a lot of time. I want to keep these videos snappy, and this is already going over. Your hand tool basically just lets you pan around the screen. It's a navigational type tool. And then you have your zoom tool, which you can change your settings up here. And that's just a little rundown of the interface. So yeah, now that we got through that, if there's anything you'd like to learn, let me know. Feel free to comment me, email me. There are lots of ways to reach me. You can tweet me on Twitter, whatever. Yeah, I'm looking forward to teaching more. All right, take care.